Going for you, man, I'm so proud. Give a pat on the back, I don't need that. And with the chit chat, in my head it's got me snapping like a Kit Kat. Feel like I'm chained up, feel like I'm locked down. A prisoner with no escape, I'm in a ghost town. Leave me alone now, feel like I'm meltdown. But I hide it with a smile when it's around me.
What is going on YouTube? So today hopefully we'll be addressing the last I guess you could say 2 issues, but it's really caused by one issue, which is the temperature on this car. For some reason, when you sit still for longer than like 30 minutes or 40 minutes, it'll rise up to about 3/4 before it actually, the fans kick on and actually cools back down. And both me and James both highly think that it's this radiator. See, this radiator was in the car that when it had the messed up head gasket, and we think maybe they put like some stop leak or something in it, which is a major no-no. And for that reason, it's probably clogged up some of the fins so it doesn't flow properly. And what I did was I took the thermostat out because it was rising to 3/4 and it was scaring me, but I didn't even realize that it probably wasn't the thermostat anyway. It was probably just mostly the radiator. But anyway, that being said, we got a little bit of unboxing stuff to do, and a few goodies from the parts store. But this baby here is the prize. This is the prize here, boys. So I'm gonna try my best to do this one-handed, but it's probably not gonna work. First, let me say big shout out to DNA Motoring off eBay. They are the major reason for a lot of my bills and don't even know it. Not even sponsored, but you can't beat cheap, that's for sure. So one item there. Another item. Y'all probably already know what it is by looking at them, but yeah, this baby right here. Woo! The crown jewel. So we can get this cut up. Ooh, boy. A little bit damaged in shipping, but not even mad. This, ladies and gentlemen, is a dual core full size rad. So this is pretty much the same thing that's in my in both Civics, my HDAY and Nisha's B16, but it is the full version for the CB7 Accord. And I really want the full version just because I still have AC and I want to be able to mount both fans and I want everything to work properly. But yeah, guys, this thing is gonna look so fresh in this engine bay. Oh my God. Like this was my big plan all along for this engine bay. Like this thing is gonna look amazing in there. So yeah, let's go ahead and see if we can, I guess I'll try to set the fans up on this one first, and then we'll do all that pulling out the old one and stuff and getting it switched over. Hopefully we can fix this cooling issue. And in that little bag up there, that's just a brand new thermostat and gasket, just cause I want heat. So yeah, let's see if we can get these fans mounted on here, and then we'll start tearing out the old radiator. So I pretty much got them laid out exactly how I'm gonna have them. Trying to keep everything symmetrical. And with these eBay kits, it just comes with, I don't know, it's like a round zip tie or something. And yeah, pretty much all you have to do is run these through the radiator, and that's what holds the fan on. And you get 4 of them. We're just gonna stick this through. so once we get 2 of them, we can flip it over. See, once you got 2, it ain't going nowhere. So you can flip it over like you want and get those 2 mounted. There she is, boys. All set up and ready to go. We gotta cut these off, but thankfully I got a ton of old fans laying over here, so I'm gonna just wire a plug so that we can just plug it right on back up, and you know, we don't have to worry about, you know, if we had to pull the radiator out for anything, we don't have to, you know, try to splice wires. I always just use a factory connector here, and that way we can just plug it into the harness in the car. All right, boys, we got her installed now. Man, she looks good. Yeah, I can't wait till this thing is painted. Damn, that is so much nicer. So now what I'm doing, I've got the water neck off, and I'm gonna go ahead and throw this new thermostat in. And yeah, guys, it should be golden this time. Bleeding it, guys. And yeah, man, hopefully, fingers crossed, everything will be fine. It's just a waiting game now, man. But man, I hope it works. All right, guys, so this is just not working, and I know for a fact that this radiator should be more than enough to cool this car, but you know, I've been looking at this, and I think the most logical and the only other thing I can think of that's different from any other car that I've messed with on this one is I capped off this it's like a water line that goes from the top of the thermostat back to the water tube that comes from the actual water pump, and that's the only thing that I can think of that might be causing this thing to. It's just, for some reason, man, I can never get this hose to open. I can never get the thermostat to open, and it should not be this damn difficult to get it to work. And then, so this line, this hose here stays hot, and this hose here stays cold. And it always do that when I got the thermostat in there. But if I take it out, it'll flow. But then you just don't got no heat because, you know, there ain't no thermostat. So I don't know, maybe the water pump's not good. I don't know, but I can't tell, like it's mixing. It's mixing up because when I add water and stuff, it's you know, it's spinning it around enough to mix it to make it all antifreeze. It's just what's killing me, man. I cannot figure out why this thing. I mean, it's bled. It's got to be bled. It's just the thermostat just will not open, and that's the only difference. See this little cap right here? It was a hose that ran from here. I don't know if I can even show it to y'all on camera, but it went somewhere back there on the block. You can't even see it from here. But it goes somewhere on the block back there. And this is the only car that I took that off of. And now I can't get this thing to bleed. So here's the H to B. And so on H is right here. But this line right here that runs, well, this just goes right here. But I don't know. On the F22, on the F23, it's got a line that runs to the back there, and it comes back up. And that's basically, it's the same line. I took that off. And that's the only thing I can think of that's making this thing not bleed, because it's no way, man. Like, everything else is fine.
I remember the days, always at the same place, the same people every day. I will never forget this black old Corvette standing in front of my way. We were both in high school. I thought I was a fool. Oh, when I was falling for you, you keep drawing me in the night.
Alright guys, so it is now Thursday, and really want to go ahead and get a video out for y'all tomorrow, but unfortunately I have yet to fix the issue with this car. And what I'm gonna do is go ahead and tell you that I have talked to James, and probably just gonna let him, we're gonna try to vacuum bleed it like we did with the HDAY, because we don't know if it's some coolant, like if it's a big air pocket in there somewhere, or worst case, it's the actual water pump. And I've already, yesterday when I got off work, I went ahead and bought a OEM brand new Honda, I keep wanting to say fuel pump, Honda water pump, and a Honda thermostat. So yeah, if push comes to shove and it happens to be that, then I'm gonna go ahead and throw a new thermostat from Honda in there, and the water pump from Honda. Hopefully we can get it. Maybe it's like just a really bad stuck air pocket, maybe near something in there, and it's just causing it not to work. Maybe, I'm hoping. But yeah, right now that's pretty much what it's looking like. If I do have to do the water pump, I'm more than likely just gonna pay James. I know he'll give me a good deal, and I just got the paint for Nisha's car, the F20B Accord, and the paint for the CB7. So yeah, I don't have time right this second to be doing a water pump. I need to get this car out. I need to be started on sanding down and getting Nisha's trap car ready this weekend, really, so that we can go ahead and get it primed. And what I'm gonna try to do is, when I prime it this time, unlike this car, I'm gonna just wait until I know for a fact it's gonna get up to like 70 degrees that day, and that'll be the day I paint it. And hopefully we'll get one of those days between now and before HDAY, so that we can go ahead and get it painted. And then as far as my trap car, it's just gonna be the same old piece of crap wrap that's on it now, because I don't think I'm gonna have time to paint that one and Nisha's before HDAY. We'll see how time goes, but I'd rather stay together and I can drive it than mess it up, tearing it down, trying to get it painted, and then I can't drive it, because this is definitely not quite ready. But yeah, we're working on it, guys. I know some people were asking what I was taking to HDAY. It's not gonna be the Civic, and it's not gonna be this, simply because this year will be the first year since we've been going to HDAY that Nisha actually is gonna drive, and she doesn't want to drive her Civic because it's got like the most busted suspension on it. So going over overpasses and stuff, it just bing, like really bad. So we're gonna wait until we can get coilovers for that before she really starts driving that long distance. And yeah, her trap's got the good old max speed and ride coilovers on it, and it rides really smooth. So she's gonna drive that. I'm gonna take the trap, and yeah, we're just gonna go have a good time. We're not trying to go to show our cars off unless some of you guys actually come and just want to see them. But we just, every year we don't go expecting to win trophies, expecting to, you know, be recognized for any type of, you know, modifications, because what we do, you guys can do, but we just go for the looking at other cars, man. And not even VIP like most people. VIP is cool, but I love seeing projects, man. Anything like this where somebody like, yeah, man, I rattled a candle, I painted it in my backyard, I made a booth or something like that, is what gets the thumbs up from me. So yeah, with that being said, guys, I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this video up here. I will be updating y'all on the CB7 as soon as I get more information. Again, we're gonna try to bleed it with James before we just drop it off. So I'll probably try to video that day as well. So make sure y'all go over to his Instagram, J Mills Tuning, and just, you know, just like up some stuff, comment on a video or a picture, and just say hashtag DF Squad, and let him know that y'all are watching my stuff so that he knows we're getting him, you know, more exposure and stuff. So anyway, guys, that being said, hope you liked it. Make sure you smack the like button. I will catch you on the next one. As always, respect all bills. Peace out.